and welcome. We're live from Bloomfield High School, getting set for this Stoddard County matchup between the Dexter Bearcats and the Bloomfield Wildcats. I'm Tyler Widener, joined along by Ed Gargis. And Ed, we've got a showdown here tonight, a rematch of the quarterfinals of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, where Dexter knocked off Bloomfield in their own Christmas tournament in an upset, as Bloomfield was the top seed. You know, Bloomfield's got to be jacked up for this game. It's on their home court, trying to avenge that loss. Dexter's going to be a little short-handed tonight. Gerald, their point guard, he's out and in street clothes tonight, so Dexter's going to have to come prepared to get this win here tonight.
Absolutely, and you know, Dexter did have a tremendous Christmas tournament, but the word is out. You know, counting the championship game, since Dexter beat Bloomfield, they've gone 0-3, losing to Kennett, then another SEMO conference foe in Perryville, but then last Friday night they lost to a Stoddard County opponent in Woodland, at Woodland. And so in all three of those games, well, not in the first half of the championship game, but from the second half of the championship game and all 8 quarters of the next 2 games, Kennett, Perryville, and Woodland double-teamed Gabe Jackson. And so they keep a body in front of him and had the weak side help on the backside. And that really has been the difference maker. He has not been as productive on the offensive end since the first half of the championship game. The second half in the last 2 games, he's pretty well been shut down, and that's been the difference maker. It's not really allowed the guards to get going as well, and so Dexter's offense works from the inside out. Without Gabe Jackson being productive, it's very difficult for their offense to get going at all. So could be an interesting game tonight, and see what adjustments Bloomfield may have made since that last game they played. So just momentarily we'll have the starting lineups. So with the guest in black, the Dexter Bearcats. First off is number 21, Jacob Pettigo. Number 24, Ethan Flowers. And number 25, Tyler Heil. Number 33, Ryan Mayo. And number 35, Gabe Jackson. And for the hometown Bloomfield Wildcats in white, number 4, Tim Hector. Number 21, Nathan Newell, 5'10" senior. Number 25, Austin Bond, 6' senior. Number 32, Tyler Battles, 5'11" senior. And number 33, 6'3" senior, Noah Vandiver. So a lot of experience there with Bloomfield. And those boys, they've been playing together, Tyler, since I think they were in like the second, maybe probably the 3rd grade. And so a lot of matchups against Dexter over that time frame. And, you know, they're coming out wanting to get a win on their court, their home win, their senior year against the arch rival Dexter Bearcats. And so Bloomfield's going to be a little deeper off the bench tonight as well. As you mentioned, a couple of injuries for the Bearcats, so it's going to take a lot of injury, a lot of focus, and some keen execution for the Bearcats this evening.
Had a low-scoring affair in the last one. Didn't get to the 50s. It was in the mid-40s, so I probably expect about the same thing here tonight, around the 50s.
Bloomfield controls the tip. Battle gets it over to Newell. Now back to Battles. To Vandiver. Battles drives the baseline, kicks it out to Newell. Now Bond. Battles looks. Hector. Battles now looking to penetrate, kicks it back out to Bond, over to Newell, now to Hector, back to Battles. And Tyler, this is kind of Bloomfield's game plan. They, straight out of Larry Brown coach manual, is a lot of passes, and then finally you find the the weak link and you put it up for a score as Noah Vandiver gets it going for the Bloomfield Wildcats this evening. Flowers working against Hector. Kicks it over to Mayo, back out to Heil, over to Pettigo. Flowers looks, drives, and gets the floater.
Yeah, Flowers going to step up here tonight. With Gerald out, he's going to have to be that aggressor off the dribble. We saw a little bit of that there.
Hector now trying to get it down low to Vandiver. Does. Blocked by Gabe Jackson, but he's called for the foul. And that'll be his first team foul, number 1. And the Dexter Bearcats certainly can't afford to have Gabe Jackson in foul trouble this evening.
No. And you could tell that Bloomfield's really getting the ball into Vandiver's hands early on. He was pretty quiet in that first matchup, but they're going to feed him, and he needs to be aggressive early on. He's their go-to guy. And if he's aggressive around the basket, they're much more successful.
You bet. And he looks real good on both of those free throws. Heil inbounds to Jackson, gets it to Flowers. Kicks it back out to Mayo. The jumper won't go. Long rebound, Flowers. Back up. Won't get the roll. Rebound, Jackson. Fleeced up by Flowers. Kicks it out to Pettigo. Almost the turnover. Good quick feet there by Pettigo. Tyler, we're sitting up here right behind the students section, standing.
We might have to stand ourselves.
Yes. Make it a little difficult to see the near half of the court here. There's Jackson, double team, finds Ryan Mayo underneath, goes up, but he's fouled by Battles. That'll be the first on Tyler.
Yeah, nice look there by Jackson. Got to be able to put that one up quick, though. You can't let that defense get to you, but nonetheless goes to the line. Chance for 2.
Mayo a little strong on the first one. Does not get the roll. Nice rebound by Vandiver. There's going to be a foul on Mayo as Newell was driving the lane. That's 2 against Dexter now, but foul before the shot. We'll have Hector inbounding the ball behind the crowd, or in front of the crowd, I guess I should say. Gets it into Newell. And Newell drives, goes around Gabe Jackson for the layup. Jackson double team, triple team.
Oh,
nice scoop
move
underneath, won't go though. I think Ryan Mayo is going to be called over the back on the free throw.
Yeah, game plan for the Wildcats early on. As soon as Jackson gets the ball, just swarm him. But he did make a nice move to get around the defense, and with that scoop shot, just a little strong, but pretty nice little move there.
Battles guarded by Pettigo. Now out to Vandiver. Guarded by Heil. Battles looking to go inside. Gets it to Vandiver, over to Newell. Newell splits the defense. The floater off the glass. Count it. So Newell now with 4, and he too had a pretty quiet game in that during the Christmas tournament. Flowers up's blocked. Rebound policed up by Bond. Bond running the floor well, but dishes it to Gabe Jackson, unfortunately, for Bond. Heil out to Pettigo. And it looks like Hector's just going to face Flowers all night. Ryan Mayo with the bucket. And we got a timeout. I think it's going to be Dexter. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
And welcome back. As you see, Coach Dowdy getting final word there with his Dexter Bearcats as they come out on the floor first. Gibbs checked into the game for the Wildcats, number 34. Also Caleb Pulley, number 10. Vandiver for the long three, won't go. And so rebound try to be contested between Heil and Vandiver. Several of the fans thought maybe Vandiver fouled Heil, but ball's going to stay with Dexter. Into Jackson, over to Pettigo. And that's Peyton Bell into the game also, number 11. So you'll see a lot of substitution from the Wildcats, which should prove to be in their favor late in that second half. Pettigo for three, in and out, won't go. Rebound Vandiver over to Newell. Ball to Bell, to Gibbs. Down low to Vandiver, up and under, won't go. Rebound Gibbs. Foul on the floor. Going to be against Ryan Mayo, his third. With 3:35 to go here in the first quarter, we'll see Ben Sindel, number 23, check in for the Bearcats. Excuse me. Bell, guarded by Flowers, gets it to Newell. Newell loses the handle. Gabe Jackson gets it out front to Pettigos, and he's fouled by Bell. Probably a pretty smart foul there by Bell, preventing the layup. First foul against Bell, second against the Wildcats. And referee says the foul was on the floor before the shot. Flowers will inbound underneath for the Bearcats. Finds Sindel. Gets it to Flowers. Kicks out to Heil. Pettigo for three. Count it.
Nice shot there by Pettigo.
And I think
anytime Dexter's got those open looks, they've got to knock him down.
Newell, stolen by Flowers. And Ethan misses the layup, but he's fouled by Newell. That'll be Newell's first. 3 team fouls now against the Wildcats. And Ethan Flowers will be shooting 2. Does not get the bounce. And we got timeout Bloomfield. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back.
Save time this holiday season and shop the Ford Friends and Neighbors event at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden.
You've always had an inside deal with us.
We have got lower prices on our website, like this F350, now only $52,346. This F150, now only $31,534. This 2015 Taurus, now only $26,388.
Whether you come take a test drive or visit us on the web, you get the real inside deal here at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden.
And welcome back. You see Bloomfield there getting final word from Coach. Flowers will be at the line shooting 2. Or 1, excuse me, as that was a traditional 3. Number 30 checked in, that being Austin Phillips. Shot by Phillips, short. Rebound Jackson. Gets it over to Heil. So Bloomfield played 9 players so far here in the first quarter. Jackson double teamed. Picked up by Gibbs. 3-pointer by Sindel. Won't go. Rebound Bell. Phillips now back to Bell. Battles. Skip pass to Phillips. Battles now looking. Gets it to Bond. Back to Battles. Inside to Gibbs. Kicks it out to Bell. Bell for 3. Won't go. Rebound Sindel. Guarded by Gibbs.
Apparently it was knocked out of bounds by Gibbs.
Yes.
Got lost in the crowd there.
From my angle, I could just barely see through 2 heads. And good hands by Gibbs to get a hand on the ball. So Sindel inbounding underneath, gets it to Flowers. Guarded by Hector. Finds Heil underneath, goes up off the glass, won't go. Rebound Vandiver. Battles now, guarded by Pettigo. Pulley. Ball deflected by Pettigo, so no backcourt violation there. Bond, skip pass over to Pulley, guarded by Sindel. Now finds Battles, who finds Hector in the corner. Short. Rebound Flowers. Kicks it out front to Pettigo. Corrals it in, but has to kick it out. Heil over to Sindel. Pettigo for 3. Count it. That's Jacobs' second, and that gives Dexter their first lead of the night.
Yeah, Bloomfield in a little drought here. Haven't been able to get a good look at the basket. Well, they've gotten some good looks, I will say that. Just haven't been able to convert anything.
Bond now. Hector. Finds Vandiver. Kicks it over to Pulley to Battles. Looking to go to Bond underneath. Gets it to Bond, then finds Vandiver breaking. Nice play there. Good read to cut the deficit to 1. Pettigo, last second shot won't go, so after 1, Dexter Bearcats on top, 11-10. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Need a bigger house or looking to buy your first? Go with a lender you can trust. Montgomery Bank. Our mortgage professionals are ready to help you with low rates and great service.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And welcome back as we see Bloomfield there getting final instruction. As we await the buzzer saying it's time to get the court.
Yeah, pretty good first quarter there. Low scoring, which you can probably expect the rest of the way. These two teams really play a,
Well, Bloomfield, they move the ball a lot. Yep. Very patient offense.
Yeah, Dexter picked it up scoring there towards the end of the quarter, and Bloomfield went on a little bit of a drought there until Vandiver got a nice look. And they're getting some pretty good looks against that 1-2-2 zone of Dexter, but nobody's really stepped up and knocked anything down. And I think it's going to come back to getting Vandiver some space to where he can get to the basket. Bloomfield doesn't necessarily want to be a jump shooting team for the night.
No.
I think that's what happened in the last game. They were settling for jump shots and couldn't get into the rhythm.
Flowers for 3. Count it. His first, but also there in the second half of the first quarter, Pedigo with 2 3-pointers really close that deficit and give the Bearcats the lead. Hector now out to Newell, to Pulley. Mayo back in the game with 3 fouls. Gibbs, good job blocking out 2 Bearcat defenders. Won't get the roll, Pulley, but fleeced up by Hector. Vandiver for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Flowers. Gets the ball to Jackson. Nice ball handling there by Flowers. And good job by Jackson. Recognizes he needed some help holding the ball and let the offense get set. Now Pedigo. Newell stepping out on Pedigo a little bit after making 2 threes. Flowers, Hector's been on him all night. We got a contact there. Ball will stay with the Bearcats. And Cole Kelly, number 3, comes in for Dexter, the sophomore, as Ryan Mayo will get another break. Cole Kelly, quite the 3-point shooter. Heil gets it to Jackson. Jackson looking, Gibbs just letting him kind of stand out there. Flowers now being guarded by Hector. Jackson at the free throw line. Spin move, drop back, count it. Nice move there by Gabe Jackson. A little bit outside of where we normally see him there on the low block. Hector to Vandiver. Skip pass over to Battles. Now Vandiver back to Battles. He'll shoot the 3. Good look. Nice shot by Tyler. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Battles, one of the better 3-point shooters for the Wildcats. Good to see him on the board with a good look.
Heil picks up his dribble. Heil, excuse me. We got a block by Vandiver. So his first. Now 14 fouls each against Bloomfield and Dexter as Cole Kelly will inbound underneath. Austin Bond and Peyton Bell check back in for Alex Gibbs and Jacob Hector respectively. So again, the Bloomfield Wildcats, a lot of substitution, keeping those legs fresh. Flowers with the jumper won't go, and rebound by Vandiver. Peyton Bell pushes the tempo. Good defense there by the Bearcats, almost a turnover, but great ball handling by Newell, and nice pass by Noah Vandiver to Bond. And Bond and Jackson.
Little pushing and shoving down there.
So Pedigo picks up his first. And Austin Bond shooting 2. Bond, good looking shot on the first. And Mayo come back in. Jackson to get a quick breather. In and out, rebound Vandiver, back up, won't go, tips it out to Bell. And Bell has set the offense. Vandiver for three, count it. Vandiver now with 3 points in the ball game, and that gives the Wildcats the lead again. As we see Pettigo work Heil now underneath the Mayo. And we got a travel violation. Tyler couldn't really see it. Again, the students are standing in front of us, and anything on this half of the side of the court is difficult to see. But so I don't know if it went against Heil or if they called the travel on Mayo. But either way, Dexter turnover back to the Bloomfield Wildcats with a 1 point lead. Newell to Bell. Battles the Bond. Working against Mayo. Dishes it to Bell, and Bell can't handle the pass. Heil's going to inbound. Gets it to Pettigo. Back to Heil. Pettigo now. Finds Kelly for three. Short. Off Vandiver. It'll stay with the Bearcats, and that's Cole Kelly's shots right there, Tyler.
Yep.
He's a little undersized. The sophomore kind of just hangs out in the corner, and next thing you know, the defense forgets about him, and he has a wide open three, but couldn't connect on that one.
Yeah, there's going to be some guys getting some open looks tonight. Bloomfield's willing to let some guys take some shots. It's just a matter of converting them.
Pettigo now, guarded by Bell. Over to Flowers, guarded by Battles, and Jackson double team. They're going to call the charge on Heil.
Yeah, that was an obvious one. Heil just lowered that shoulder on that one.
So 16 fouls now against the Bearcats. That was the first against Heil. Newell to Pulley, Vandiver to Newell. Hector for three, won't go. Gibbs loses the handle. Last touch by Hector, and it'll be ball to the Bearcats. Wildcats with the press, but handled easily by Bearcats. Flowers tries to get to Jackson. He loses the handle. Good defense there by the Wildcats. So another turnover, Dexter back to Bloomfield as Alex Gibbs will inbound to Newell underneath. Dexter in the 2-3. Pettigo steps out now. Vandiver in the corner, skip past the Pulley. Newell back to Pulley. Finds Gibbs underneath. He'll drive the baseline. And Newell for three up top. Count it. Nice looking shot. Great ball movement by Bloomfield to extend their lead to 4. Their largest lead, I believe, is 4 for the ball game. May have been 6 early on. Flowers, nice no-look pass to Jackson. He can't convert. Ball policed up by Bell, and he's going to take it. So Flowers going to be called for the foul as Bell dropped the shoulder. So number 7 against the Dexter. Austin Bond back in for the Wildcats. Rebound Jackson. Back to Jackson underneath. No look pass to Mayo. Couldn't handle it, but policed up by Flowers. And there we got contact by Hector. That'll be his first. and number 5 against Bloomfield. And Caleb Pulley checks in for Bell. Pettigo's going to inbound the ball for Dexter underneath. Inbound, Jackson double teamed, gets it to Pettigo. Mayo now finds Jackson. Jackson up over Bond, won't go. Policed up by Pulley. Good defense there by Bond. Standing his ground, just had a hand straight up. Bond kicks out, battles to Pulley, battles to Pulley. Bond finds the baseline, kicks it over to Hector and battles wide open three. Won't go. Rebound Jackson. Flowers now got a 3-on-1. Alex Gibbs hustling down the floor, steals it, and then loses the handle. But they're going to call foul on Jacob Pettigo. That'll be Pettigo's second. So excellent hustle, just great, tremendous effort there by Alex Gibbs, running the length of the court. Team foul number 8, so Gibbs will be shooting the 1-and-1 as well. Won't go, rebound Jackson, loses it, rebound Caleb Pulley, won't go. This time Jackson does secure the rebound, gets it over to Pettigo. Pettigo pull-up jumper, gets the roll. His first bucket of the second quarter, 8 points in the ball game now for Jacob to cut the deficit to 2. And now with a steal by Mayo. And Gibbs just loves getting that hand in there. And now Battle's going to be called for contact against Flowers. That's Battle's second. And 6 against Bloomfield with 1:32 to go here in the first half. As Vandiver and Peyton Bell will check back in, and Gibbs and Pulley will get a break. Pettigo inbound to Jackson. Over to Mayo. Skip pass out to Heil. Newell backs off. Mayo for 3. Won't get the roll. Long rebound. Well, short rebound, but uncontested rebound. Bond with the quick move. Great footwork, but just could not get the bounce off the glass. Excellent move by Bond, though.
Yeah, both
1
teams,
minute to go. I'm sorry, Kyle.
Both teams kind of going in halftime without many points here, but Dexter got a chance to take the last shot if they can. Well,
we got contact by Bell. That'll be his second. And Flowers will be shooting the 1-and-1. As that's the 7th team foul against Bloomfield. Doesn't get the first. Good rebound by Bell. And Newell's going to allow the offense to set with 40 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see, Bloomfield, I would not be surprised if they take the last shot, as a typical possession by Bloomfield's about 30 seconds long. Now under 30 seconds, Newell battles Bell, Vandiver, Newell splits the defense, tries to get it to Bell, can't handle the pass with 20 seconds to go. That'll give Dexter the time to opportunity to tie the game or maybe have the lead going into halftime with the last shot. So Flowers with the ball. Bloomfield in the 2-2-1. Flowers working against Bell. Knocked out of bounds by Vandiver. Good recovery there. Vandiver getting back on the defense. as Tyler Howell was set up for a layup. 8 seconds to go. Flowers will inbound. Underneath. Gets it to Jackson, out to Mayo. Finds Heil. The shot at the free throw line won't go. Rebound Vanderbilt, tosses, caught the scoreboard. So at the half, Bloomfield Wildcats on top, 20-18. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Tyler Hubrecht, your state representative. I'm working hard in Jefferson City, fighting to support access to health care for senior citizens, fighting to remove government from our schools and allowing our teachers to teach our children without their interference. I'm working hard to support job growth and our economy, and I appreciate very much your support. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at tylerhubrecht@house.mo.gov.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bank of Advance. Bank of Advance has 4 locations to serve you in Dexter, Bell City, Advance, and Chaffee. The Bank of Advance wishes luck to all teams and understands the preparation, practice upon practice, for each game of the long season. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Forwards and backwards.
Can you flip it over?
That's all right.
Whoa.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help with all of your commercial or home lending. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance at First National Bank, believing in community and preparing for the future.
It's nice, but you know what? I think I'm going to stick to the banking job.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
Come over here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter. State Farm is there.
When there's no light at the end of the tunnel, no hope, I just lose the will to move ahead.
God will supply you with the strength to do all that needs to be done on that day. So let go and trust in Him.
I'm so glad I don't have to go it alone anymore.
Let the Lord Jesus be your strength right now. A message from the First Baptist Church of Dexter, Missouri.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Deposit your check here or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
And welcome. We're back here live from Bloomfield for the halftime score of 20-18. Bloomfield on top of Dexter by 2 points. And Ed, pretty low scoring affair. Very patient offenses. Not a whole lot of points, but got a close one as we probably expected coming in here.
Absolutely. You called it before there in the pregame. We know Bloomfield plays a very patient, methodical, multi-pass offense. And so I think every possession down the court, if it's not a fast break, is like an 18-pass possession. Excuse me. And so, when you're running 30, 40 seconds off the clock with every possession, but it's been effective, especially early. They jumped out to an 8-2 lead. In the first quarter, Jacob Pettigo late in the first quarter had back-to-back threes to cut the deficit, give the Dexter Bearcats the lead by 1 at the break. But then, as we also talked about, Bloomfield, there's always 2, if not 4 bodies on Gabe Jackson every time he touches the ball. And Gabe Jackson, who really was the difference maker and the separator in the first matchup, has held the 2 points in the first half. And really, that's been the name of the game, is Gabe Jackson's not in double figures. And with that inside-out offense, not getting going from the inside to get the outside going, Dexter struggled getting things. And then the 4 guys that are not guarding Gabe Jackson when he's touching the ball is the 5th guy is Jacob Hector, and he's not getting more than half an arm's length away from Ethan Flowers. So Ethan, a very competent, capable, and talented three-point shooter, is not getting any open looks so far in the first half. Real quick to go down the scoring for the Bloomfield, led by Vandiver with 9, Newell with 7, 3 points to Battles and 1 to Bond. And for the Bearcats, 8 to Pettigo, 6 to Flowers, 2 to Mayo, and 2 to Jackson. So Newell now, Bearcats back to Bond, back to Newell, kicks it back to Bond, touched by Jackson, got to stay with Bloomfield. Dexter a little late coming out of the locker room, so Coach Dowdy with plenty to talk about at halftime, I presume. Tyler, Newell now, over to Bond. Out to Hector. Finds Newell. Battles. Bond from the baseline. Picks up the dribble. Bounce pass. Now Newell looking to go to the right. And we got a foul against Pettigo. That'll be his 3rd. First against Dexter. So Ryan Mayo also with 3 fouls. Peyton Bell and Tyler Battles with 2 fouls each for the Bloomfield Wildcats. And then 3 or 4 with 1 foul. So no real foul trouble from the home team. Turnaround jumper, Battles gets the roll. Heil now. Newell steps back to the free throw line. Coach Dowdy saying going to force Bloomfield to come out and guard the ball instead of just packing so many down into the zone. Heil picked up by Vandiver, finds Mayo at the high block, won't go, rebound Vandiver. Knocked away by Flowers. Gets it to Mayo, double teamed. Good defense, and he turns it over to Battles, but we have a whistle. Referees confer. So not sure there what the call is as the referee's talking with both coaches.
Inverted whistle, looks like.
Okay. And so good if the ball goes to Dexter or to Bloomfield. Bond battles Newell, stolen by Flowers. Great anticipation. Flowers goes up, gets the foul and the shot. So he'll shoot for the traditional three. Foul against Newell, that'll be his second. In and out, won't go. Rebound Vandiver. Dexter shot just 1 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half, Tyler. As Bloomfield was 3 of 6. Ball over to Hector, down low to Vandiver, guarded by Heil. Back up top, Hector, now to Newell. Bond finds Battles. Good job by Battles securing that pass. Hector now. Newell. Vandiver in the corner. Passes his way out baseline. Rebound Jackson. And he's double teamed. Bond's going to be called for the foul.
Look, Gabe Jackson,
excuse me, that was against Tyler Battles, his third.
Well, Gabe Jackson, he brings on a double team even on a rebound, a defensive rebound.
Yes, he does a great job of just keeping that ball up high, and they did not necessarily want him to be able to turn and see the outlet pass, I guess. But inbounded by Heil, inbounded to Jackson. Heil now bringing the ball down. Loses the handle, picked up by Newell. Finds Hector. Kicks it back out. Vandiver for 3. Good looking shot. In and out though. Thought that was going down. Jackson with the rebound. Heiler dishes to Flowers for 3. A little strong. Rebound Vandiver. Not a little strong, but a lot strong. And Newell slowing it back down. Vandiver to Hector. Newell, Bell. Now back to Newell, down low in the corner to Bond. We're now 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Bond, nice pass by Bell. Bond can't convert. Pettigo gets the defense off the ground, kicks it over to Heil. Mayo tries to get it in low to Jackson, but knocked out of bounds by Vandiver. Ball will stay with Dexter.
And I got a couple of friends out there. Tommy Jacobs, Terry McVeigh got scores for us. Woodland up on Jackson, 30-22 at half.
I believe they took them deep into their game against Jackson in the Christmas tournament at the Show Me Center.
Yep.
Jackson ultimately victorious, but
Woodland's a team to look out for in Stoddard County this year.
Having seen Woodland Friday night, they had the height. They may not have the depth of Jackson, but they had the height and can certainly play top 5, top 6. But whether or not Jackson wears them down late into the game, that'd be an interesting one to follow.
Also, Malden up on Zenith Hornersville, 35-24 at half, and Charleston up on Nevada County Central, 38-20.
Pettigo loses the handle, did not go off Vandiver. So turnover Dexter, 3:27 to go.
And also we got out there Kennett over Hayti, 38-32 at half.
Appreciate the scores, fellas. Thank you much, Terry, Tommy. Newell kicks it over to Pulley. Gibbs also in the game for the Wildcats. Bell in the corner, guarded by Mayo. Over to Pulley. Down low, Vandiver drives the baseline, goes underneath, cannot convert, but he's fouled. I believe the foul is going to go against Mayo. Nope, goes against Gabe Jackson. That'll be Gabe's second, which would, I guess, for Dexter, that's better than 4 against Mayo. And Vandiver shooting 2. Vandiver perfect from the line, 3 of 3.
And breaking news here tonight, Ed, the NFL has granted the St. Louis Rams permission to move to LA, so it's pretty much official that the Rams will be heading to Los Angeles and no longer in St. Louis. So I know that's probably some disappointing news out there to some local Rams fans.
Flowers keeps it, takes it to the hole. We got a 30-second timeout, Dexter, with 2:48 to go in the third. We'll take a break and be back.
You just can't do it anymore, but you want to stay in your own home. Bales is the place to call. Bales is committed to helping people like you to maintain your independence and live your life on your terms with dignity. Bales can help with your family getting paid for taking care of you. There is no need to live anywhere but our own home with Boot Heel Area Independent Living Services there to help. Just call 888-449-0949 or stop by 719 Tico Road in Kennett to find out more. Bales, Boot Heel Area Independent Living Services, serving Dunklin, New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Stoddard counties.
And welcome back. As we see Coach Dowdy, final words on this 30-second timeout. Bloomfield taking the court. 3 minutes, 2:48 to go here in the third. 2-point ball game. Ball will be with Bloomfield. 2 team fouls apiece here in the second half. Ball to Pulley. Back out to Newell. Vandiver kicks out to Newell. Down low to Gibbs. Spins up. Won't go. Rebound Jackson. And now Heil dribbles the ball down, or up, for the Bearcats. Picks up his dribble. Over to Pettigo. Pettigo working against Bell. Picks up his dribble. Finds Jackson, back to Pettigo. Can't handle the pass. Turnover Dexter, back to Bloomfield. With 1:56 to go here in the third, a 2-point lead. Bloomfield will have the ball. Alex Gibbs coming over to the side to inbound. He'll pass back to Newell. Pulley kicks it out to Bell. Finds Gibbs working the baseline. Goes up. Gibbs so effective from the baseline. Gets his first bucket of the game to push his Wildcats back up by 4. And we see some substitutions preparing to come in for Wildcats. It'll be 3 of them. Pettigo jumper. Won't go. Rebound Mayo. And we got a foul on Gibbs. That'll be Alex's first. Team foul number 3. Flowers looking to move to inbound the ball for the Bearcats underneath their goal. As Bond and Hector and Battles check in. Vandiver, Pulley, and Bell will get a break. Newell and Gibbs stay in the game for the Wildcats. Inbound up top to Heil. Over to Flowers. Closely guarded by Hector. Gets down low to get the fall away, and Gabe Jackson with his second bucket. Again, deficit 2 with under a minute to play here in the third. Hector to Newell. Over to Hector. Vandiver now. Skip pass. Battles for 3. Won't go. And we have a foul. So foul against Austin Bond. Number 25, his first. 4 now against Bloomfield Wildcats versus 2 team fouls for the Dexter Bearcats. Ball inbound. Gabe Jackson gets it to Pettigo. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Flowers working against Hector. Flowers up, gets the layup, contested. Nice shot there by Ethan. He has 6 in the quarter and 12 in the game. 10 seconds. Battles with the shot and the foul. Tyler Howell picks up his second. Third team foul as Battles will be shooting 2 in an attempt to give his Wildcats the lead going into the fourth with 7 seconds to go here in the third. I don't know if that could have spun around and spun anymore than it did. But Tyler not getting the home rim advantage that time. Won't go there. Pettigo with the rebound. Long 3, short. Jackson goes up. Too late. So after 3, we're tied 26-26. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Save time this holiday season and shop the Ford Friends and Neighbors event at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden.
You've always had an inside deal with us.
We have got lower prices on our website, like this F350, now only $52,346. This F150, now only $31,534. This 2015 Taurus, now only $26,388.
Whether you come take a test drive or visit us on the web, you get the real inside deal here at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden.
Welcome back. So Tyler tie ball game. Scoring real quick after 3. Nathan Newell with 7 for the Wildcats. Austin Bond 1, 5 to Tyler Battles. Noah Vandiver 11 to lead the Wildcats and 2 to Alex Gibbs. Bearcats led by Ethan Flowers 12, 8 to Jacob Pettigo, 4 Gabe Jackson, and 2 to Ryan Mayo. So like we said, low scoring affair. And with 8 minutes to go, all square. Tyler trying to get it underneath to Jackson, can't do it. Picked up by Bell. Skip pass to Hector, drives the baseline, kicks it out. Vandiver for 3, won't go. And Bell's going to be called for over the back as Flowers had position. That'll be 3 on Peyton. And that is 5 team fouls now against Bloomfield. Jackson with the ball. He walks it up court, picks up the dribble, gets it to Pettigo. Guarded by Battles. Pettigo finds Jackson at the high post, guarded by Bond. And Bond's going to be called for the foul, pushing. Jackson tried to drive the key there. That'll be number 2 on Bond, number 6 against the Bloomfield Wildcats. Flowers inbounding underneath for the Dexter Bearcats, in down to Heil. Heil now. Good defense by Hector, almost a steal. Policed up Flowers, gets it to Mayo. Looks to go baseline. Now Bell's going to be picked up for his 4th as he gets the body block there on Flowers. And number 7 against Bloomfield. So Ethan Flowers will be shooting the 1-and-1. Looking to add to his game high 12 points. So Hector comes out and Bell stays in. And Newell checks back in. Good on the first to give Dexter the lead again. And the second.
Yeah, it seems like if any one of these teams could get up to a 6 or 8 point lead, that's pretty comfortable lead.
Skip pass out to Battles, over to Noah Vandiver. Tries to get it down low to Bond, can't handle the pass. Wildcats coming back with the press. Heil inbounds it, finds Flowers. Picked up by Vandiver, dishes it to Mayo, and off Mayo as he was expecting to position for the rebound. Good defense there by Vandiver. Turnover Dexter. So 2-on-1, and Vandiver wins the battle. 1-on-2.
Yep.
Bell, Newell, Battles, Newell. Over to Bell. Trying to go down low to Vandiver. Newell finds Battles, finds Vandiver on the baseline. Trap. Over to out to Battles, up top Bond. Nathan Newell for 3. Now with 10 points in the ball game and a 1-point lead back to the Wildcats. Out of bounds off Bond. Good defense, no foul. Called. Peyton Bell will get a break now. Hector checks back in. Alex Gibbs in. Bond getting the break for the Wildcats. Pettigo picked up by Battles. Finds Mayo. Good. Ryan now with 4 in the game. Battles over to Newell. Finds Hector. Gets goal down low to Vandiver. Kicks it out. Looked like Battles was wanting to go right. Vandiver thought he was going to kick out left and couldn't catch up with the pass.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a defender to where he needed to pass around. Couldn't tell from this angle, but boy, it really airmailed on him.
And we got a 30-second timeout. Bloomfield with 5:20 to go. We'll take a break and be right back.
Need a bigger house or looking to buy your first? Go with a lender you can trust. Montgomery Bank. Our mortgage professionals are ready to help you with low rates and great service.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And welcome back. 1-point ball game in favor of the Dexter Bearcats with 5:20 to go in the ball game. Ball will be with the Bearcats, inbound by Pettigo on the far side, in front of the Bloomfield bench. Gets it to Jackson, back to Pettigo. Picked up by Battles. Over to Mayo, guarded by Vandiver, finds Tyler Howell. Again, Newell backs off. Howell gets it over to Mayo for three.
4-point lead for the Bearcats, under 5 minutes remaining.
Mayo now with 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game.
That was blocked.
Jackson, the ball was partially blocked by Flowers.
And a timeout. And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tyler Hubrecht, your state representative. I'm working hard in Jefferson City, fighting to support access to health care for senior citizens, fighting to remove government from our schools and allowing our teachers to teach our children without their interference. I'm working hard to support job growth and our economy, and I appreciate very much your support. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at tylerhubrecht@house.mo.gov.
And we're back, and Ed, we got a ball game here. Dexter with a 4-point lead here under 5 minutes remaining. Dexter's got the possession, and this is a big couple minutes here. Dexter, if they can come up with a basket or two, the way this game's been going, it could be in hand with about an 8-point lead.
Absolutely. And interesting to see what Coach Dowdy draws up. They do have a nice little motion set that's designed to take 2 minutes off the clock. Bloomfield's going to stay in the 2-2-1 press. But Ryan Mayo, 5 in the quarter, 7 in the ball game, and really been the difference maker. I think he's been the last 5 points to give the Bearcats the 4-point lead. Skip pass to Pettigo. Jackson alone underneath. Pettigo the jumper, in, out, and gets the roll. 10 points for Jacob Pettigo now. First 2 points of the half.
And a charge.
We got a charge against Newell. So that'll be Nathan's third and the 8th team foul against the Wildcats. Tyler Howell will inbound the ball. Peyton Bell checks back in with 4 fouls himself. And now they kind of drop back in a 1-2-2. Coach Dowdy barking instructions. So they're going to go to the man-to-man press. Flowers finds Howell. Shot up. And the roll by Tyler Howell. His first bucket of the ball game. And an 8-point lead with 4 minutes to go here in the fourth for the Dexter Bearcats. Bond underneath. Newell, looking for a partner. Back to Bond. Up top to Bell. He'll set the offense. Newell now looking to drive. Spins. Gets steps on Mayo's foot. Mayo going to be called for a foul. And that's going to be Ryan Mayo's 4th. Team foul number 4 against Dexter. Ball stays with the Wildcats. Peyton Bell inbounding underneath. Finds Bond over to Battles. Bell, nice shot from the baseline. His first bucket of the ball game. 3:30 to go now in the ball game. 6-point lead for the the Bearcats. Flowers guarded by Bell. Pettigo now trying to get a trap. Finds Flowers alone in the corner for three. Count it! Ethan Flowers now 17 in the ball game and a 9-point lead for the Dexter Bearcats.
Yeah,
3 minutes to go.
Dexter's come up with some big shots here in the last couple of minutes, and Bloomfield just hasn't been able to answer consistently.
Newell for three, just short. Bell polices up the long rebound. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Vanderbilt, finds Newell again. Spins in the corner, out of bounds. Ball will go to Dexter as Tyler Battles couldn't handle the pass. We got timeout Bloomfield, 2:39 to go in the ball game. We'll be back.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bank of Advance. Bank of Advance has 4 locations to serve you in Dexter, Bell City, Advance, and Chaffee. The Bank of Advance wishes luck to all teams and understands the preparation, practice upon practice, for each game of the long season. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC.
And we're back here live from Bloomfield. We got a 9-point lead for the Bearcats, and Ed, Dexter's put together a nice run here late, and Bloomfield's just out of sorts. They can't, get a good shot off, and got a couple of turnovers, so they're going to really play aggressive to get back in this game here with 2.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Dexter done a great job of keeping Noah Vanderbilt quiet underneath. He's had some shots out around the perimeter, but only 2 points this half. And so kind of been the difference maker as Heil inbounds to Jackson, back to Pettigo. Pettigo double teamed, gets it up to Flowers across the line, kick over to Mayo. Mayo will shoot the three, in and out, won't go, rebound Hector. So an open shot, but same time when Dexter, the clock is in their favor, as we're going to have Gabe Jackson picked up on the foul. That's 3 on Jackson and number 5 against the Bearcats. So again, I'm not sure, even though Mayo was open, probably had an opportunity to burn some more of that clock and keep the ball out of the hands of the Dexter or the Bloomfield Wildcats. Newell picks up the dribble. Vanderbilt kicks out to Hector. Shot up, won't go. Rebound Jackson gets it over to Pettigo. 2 minutes to go now in the ball game. 9-point lead. So Pettigo being guarded by Newell. Gets it to Flowers, guarded by Hector. That's been fun to watch all night, Tyler. Ethan, nice no-look pass. Pettigo with the shot and the bounce. Pettigo now with 12.
Yeah, Pettigo's had a few big shots here in the last few minutes.
Bell thinks about it, goes up short, rebound Jackson. Dribbles out of it, picked up by Heil, and he's fouled by Hector. That'll be Hector's second, but now 9 team fouls against the Wildcats. So Tyler Heil will be shooting the 1-and-1. And Wildcats going to have to kind of go into a hurry-up type offense, not what they want to run, but the clock's not necessarily on their side, down 4 possessions. Tyler connects on the first and earns the right for a second.
Yeah, I've been real impressed with the way Dexter's played here in the last few moments. They've gotten some good looks, and guys have stepped up and hit some shots.
And defense has held Bloomfield to just 5 points in the first 5.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes, excuse me. Heil, good on both. Make it a 13, 5 possessions. Kick out to Bell. Hector won't go. Rebound Vandiver. Back, won't go. Rebound Jackson. And he's going to take it. Gets it across the. He's
wide
triple
open.
team.
Yeah. Mayo was wide open, but yeah, no need to take the easy two. The clock's pretty much.
That's number 4 against Tyler Battles. 10 now against the Wildcats. Gabe Jackson shooting 2. Hector gets a break and Pulley checks in for the Wildcats. 1:04 to go in the game. Well, you see it right there at the bottom of your screen. So now a 15-point lead for the Bearcats. Newell splits the defense, loses the handle, stolen by Mayo, and he's fouled. Again, Bloomfield has to stop the clock. Under a minute to go. Excellent defense by Ryan Mayo there. And that's going to go against Caleb Pulley, his first. And Ryan Mayo shooting 2. And Jacob Crumbly gets some action tonight. Gabe Jackson, he gets a round of applause, standing ovation from the Dexter fans.
Yeah, he didn't have a big night. You know, a lot of defense committed his way here tonight, but the rest of the team stepped up big.
Mayo rattles it home, 17 points now. Vandiver for 3, in and out, won't go. Pulley can't handle the rebound. And mass substitutions now for Bloomfield as, let's see, who else coming in? Anderson, Monroe, and Clary. Jacob Hector instead of Tim Hector. I've been saying Jacob all night. My bad. Ben Sindel checks back in. Ethan Flowers is out. Dawson Casting checks in, and Marcus Woodson checks in for the Bearcats. And with 30 seconds to go, Bloomfield's content to just let Bearcats move the ball around. And Tyler, we talked about it after the first matchup, after the Christmas tournament. This was going to be a fun game for the conference, or for the Stoddard County games as well, and it was for 3 quarters plus, back and forth. And just here in the last half of the fourth quarter, Dexter separated themselves, and now it's ticked down under 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. We got a 17-point winner in the Dexter Bearcats to break a 3-game losing streak. And with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the game stats.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Forwards and backwards.
Can you flip it over?
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help with all of your commercial or home lending. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance at First National Bank, believing in community and preparing for the future. It's nice, but you know what? I think I'm going to stick to the banking job.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter. State Farm is there.
When there's no light at the end of the tunnel, no hope, I just lose the will to move ahead.
God will supply you with the strength to do all that needs to be done on that day. So let go and trust in Him.
I'm so glad I don't have to go it alone anymore.
Let the Lord Jesus be your strength right now. A message from the First Baptist Church of Dexter, Missouri.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Deposit your check here or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Hey, welcome back. Again, an exciting ball game. Tied after 3. A 1-point game back and forth through the first 2.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Then with about the 3-minute mark, Dexter had I think Ryan Mayo, a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer, 5 points right there back-to-back to go up 4. And then a couple of stops. Next thing you know, 4 points was 7, then it was 9, and then it was all Dexter Bearcats after that. So, but exactly what I thought it would be, close back and forth, and you know, they did a great Bloomfield did a great job of containing Gabe Jackson offensively. Yeah. He was still a beast defensively. A lot of rebounds. I didn't count them all. And contested a lot of shots. Picked up a foul very, very early in the first quarter, but then only finished with 3. So played very disciplined after that. So congratulations to the Dexter Bearcats. And this is one I think Bloomfield Wildcats going to be a little disappointed with for a little bit.
I thought Bloomfield was going to come in here fired up, ready to go, which they probably were. But with Gerald being out for Dexter, I thought that was really going to, hamstring them, handcuff them a bit offensively because he's so good off the dribble and getting that mid-range jumper, and he's probably the most aggressive, dribbler for the Bearcats. So I thought that would hurt them a little offensively, but they turned it on with a big fourth quarter. Some guys really stepped up, hit some shots. Mayo,
absolutely.
Pettigo had some big shots. Flowers, and even Howell stepped in there with a bucket or two. So it was a well-rounded game for the Bearcats here tonight.
Well, throughout the game, the Wildcats pretty well chose to leave Howell alone offensively. And a great call there by Coach Dowdy in the fourth when Howell had the ball up top and Nathan Newell just sat back at the free throw line. Coach Dowdy said, just stand here until the clock's over with. He forced Bloomfield to have to come out of that compact zone, but they still – I won't say they allowed some space with Tyler Howell, and they allowed some space with Ryan Mayo. The two Dexter Bearcats on the court that traditionally aren't carrying the team with points. And of the 22 points scored in the fourth quarter by the Bearcats, 11 of them were from Ryan Mayo and Tyler Howell. So you're talking about
those 11 points
is
outscored Bloomfield by more than half.
5 points in the quarter. So to go through the stats real quick, for the Bloomfield Wildcats, they were led by their big guy Noah Vandiver, as always, 11 points, 10 points to Nathan Newell, 5 points to Tyler Battles, then 2 points each to Alex Gibbs and Peyton Bell, and then a free throw by Austin Bond for 31 points. As a team, 5 of 12 from the free throw line. We talked about that in the Christmas tournament, that they were about a 50% or less shooting team for 41.6% tonight. For the Dexter Bearcats, they were led by Ethan Flowers, 17 points, 2 threes, 4 jumpers, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 12 points to Jacob Pettigo. He had a couple of threes as well. 9 points to Ryan Mayo, 6 points to Gabe Jackson, and 4 points to Tyler Heil for the 48, 9 of 13 for 69% from the free throw line. So after going 1 for 4 in the first half, getting it done going, it looks like 8 for 9 in the second half from the charity stripe, the Dexter Bearcats. So, again, Dexter breaking a 3-game losing streak and getting a key conference win against a key conference opponent.
Yeah.
And one that I think is going to be a very challenging game and entertaining game when Bloomfield comes up to Dexter.
Yeah, I did a segment, or on the Sports Roundtable this last weekend about how the Woodland victory over Dexter kind of shook up the Stoddard County Conference, but I think this one really shakes it up even more, this Dexter victory over Bloomfield. Bloomfield was sitting really good in the conference standings with the only team undefeated in the conference. They defeated Advance. Advance right there in the mix, and Dexter losing to Woodland. So, Bloomfield was sitting really good, and with this loss to Dexter, kind of makes the top of that Stoddard County Conference just a free-for-all. So, yeah, that's kind of what we expected for the conference this year altogether, but impressive victory for Dexter here tonight, especially with Gerald out. The guys stepped up real big, and Bloomfield, I really thought that they were going to come prepared tonight, and, man, they get to a point in the game where they just struggle so much offensively, and it seems like they're, they get to a point where they kind of panic for points, and they just get stuck. And that's what we saw here tonight in the fourth quarter. They just couldn't come up with anything.
Yes, and I thought it was a wise move by Coach there, rotating his players a lot in the first half, and I'm thinking, wow, they're playing 11 deep and fresh legs in the second half, but just never could get the right 5 on the court to really get some synchronization going, only scoring 11 points in the second half. And so 6 in the third quarter and 5 in the fourth quarter, and that's going to be challenging.
I mean, even if Dexter didn't have that great fourth quarter, that was going to be difficult for them to win regardless. If Dexter had half the quarter they had, they would have won pretty handily anyways. So,
yes,
that's what Bloomfield's going to have to address going forward, because you get in the Class 2 district, they're going to look at how Dexter plays them, how they've been successful against Bloomfield. So there's still quite a bit left in the season, a month and a half left, and Bloomfield will certainly go to the drawing board and come up with some things for the rest of the year. But still a talented team out of Bloomfield, and Stoddard County's conference still wide open and shapes up to be a great conference tournament coming up later in February.
You bet. So, again, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the game as much as we did bringing it to you. I'm Ed Gargas alongside my very good friend Tyler. Tyler, thanks for letting me join you up here tonight. Everybody have a great evening, and we'll see you Friday.
Bernie Dexter, Friday night.
Dexter.
Live from the Bearcat Event Center around 7:30. Be sure to join us. Always a big matchup there, and it always is between those two teams. Bernie a little down this year, but it's going to be a fight to the end.
I agree, and so we'll see you Friday night.